Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So, what's going on? Do you have some new pain?
I'm having a lot of pain here on the right side of the neck and shoulder.
Okay.
It's been steadily increasing in the last 3 weeks, I would say.
Okay. Are you doing anything to try to help it?
I did try physical therapy,
Okay.
and it's getting a little bit better, but I'm still feeling that pain.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna take a look at that. Well, do you have any idea of what happened? Did something specific happen?
Something specific? No. I would say it's a combination of really bad posture. I work from home. I sit down most of the time on a chair. And sometimes I do work from the couch as well, and the couch is not very comfortable. I'm kind of in a weird position. It does feel like super tight.
Okay. How many hours a day do you spend sitting down?
I would say 8 to 9 hours.
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot. Do you do any stretching, any little breaks?
Honestly, I started doing more stretches now because I do feel that it helps.
Okay.
But in the beginning, I wasn't.
What are some of the moves that you usually do?
So I try to stretch out my shoulders.
Okay.
I do this, and then I do try to stretch these muscles. So I do a lot of neck stretching as well.
Okay. I can show you a few other movements that are very helpful, and you don't need much besides a wall or a chair. So we can definitely do that at the end. I'll show you. Okay, so now I just want to see kind of like your posture when you're walking, see if there's any misalignment on the hips or anything
I do
going
have
on.
flat feet. I was diagnosed with that
Okay.
about 10 years ago, and I'm supposed to wear an orthopedic insert in the shoes.
An insole.
Yeah, and I do need a new prescription for that.
Okay. Okay, I can definitely refer you to a podiatrist. They can take a mold of your foot and design the insoles that are gonna properly support your arch. So I'll give you the information of that person.
Okay.
She's really good. Okay. So now I'm gonna ask you to please stand up. I'm gonna have you take a few steps for me just so I can see your posture. Okay, so first I'm just gonna take a look at your arches right here. Okay, there's definitely some tightness on the calves that could be from the additional pressure that's being put on these muscles, just trying to support. Okay. Okay. There's definitely the angle of it a little bit off. Okay. So I'm gonna move here in front and just gonna have you walk towards me. Okay. Go ahead and turn around. Just stand right there for a second. Okay. So I see a little bit of uneven legs, just the length of them, and just the angle of your posture. You're leaning, your hips are a little bit tilted up on the left side, and your shoulders as well. Okay, take a couple of steps, short steps. Okay, come back. Stop right there. So I'm gonna have you look this way. Okay, so now we're gonna do a couple of movements. Can you please try to touch your shoulder with your ear? Okay, is that as far as you can go on this side? Okay, so now let's try the other side. So there's a little bit more mobility on that side. And you did say it's your right shoulder, so that makes a lot of sense. This is just contracted and not allowing for the movement of the neck. Okay, now go ahead and try to raise your shoulder. You're gonna go on the side, up.
Right or left?
The right. Let's start with the right. Okay, go ahead and put it down. Okay, now go ahead and put it up, and you're gonna try to reach the middle of your back.
Yeah, I'm very limited.
Okay. I see.
That's the most that I can do.
Okay, now go ahead and turn facing the wall. We're gonna do the same thing with the other arm. Okay, so we're gonna move this arm and try to touch the middle of your back. Okay, so there's really like at least an inch of, you can go an inch farther on this side, okay? Now you're gonna try to touch the side of your knee. Okay. Now let's try the other side.
I'm having some pain here.
Pain here in the back?
Yes.
So right side as well. Okay, go ahead and relax. Okay. Now we're gonna do something similar with the arms, but instead of going up, you're gonna try to go down. Okay. Now let's try the other arm. Okay, so that's a big difference right there. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so the difference is about 16.5 centimeters. So that's very, very, very significant. And it's just a tightness on this area right here. Okay, go ahead and relax. Now, can you go ahead and try to touch your toes? You might need to face that way so you don't bump your face on the table.
Touch my toes?
Just bend at the hips as far down as you can go. Okay, go ahead and come up. Was there any pain when you did that?
Yeah, actually.
Where? Did you feel it more on the right, left?
Right here.
Oh, on the foot, okay. So your left foot. Okay, now go ahead and face the wall for me one more time. And now you're gonna try to bend, you're gonna bend at the hips, trying to go back and looking up as far back as you can. Is there any pain?
Lower back.
Lower back. More on the right, left, or equally?
Equal.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a full body adjustment, okay? I think that's really gonna help us. We're gonna start with the neck, go down your body, and then we're gonna do some micro cupping therapy on this specific areas of concern.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you lay down. You're gonna be facing up, okay? Okay, now, so we're gonna start just applying a little bit of traction on the neck. I'm actually gonna put my gloves on since we're gonna be using a little bit of oil. Okay. So I'm gonna start applying a little bit of traction first. So I'm just gently pulling. We're going straight up, no twisting on the neck. Okay, I'm gonna my hand right here. Okay. I'm gonna do that a couple more times. Okay, one more. Okay. Just gonna massage these muscles. Okay. I'm gonna be placing my hand right here, so go ahead and lift your head a tiny bit. Just gonna place my hand right here. I want you to let your head fall back. Okay. Does that hurt at all?
No.
Does it feel like it's stretching a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now I'm just palpating the area. I also feel a little bit of tightness just on the jaw. You can go ahead and try to relax the jaw. Just let it loose, yeah. Okay. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Relax the jaw. Okay. Does this hurt at all?
No.
Okay. How about here? Any pain on the sides of the neck?
Yeah. On the right side.
More on the right, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be applying a little bit of oil and we're gonna try to massage. Try to target the deep tissue first before we do our adjustment. Okay, so we're using some oil just to avoid any damage on the skin. And first I'm just applying the pressure with my hands. Okay, I'm gonna have you turn your face a little bit to this side. Does that hurt?
A little bit it does, yeah.
Oop, I felt that. Yeah, there's a big knot on your right shoulder. Right here. Okay, now we'll go ahead and look to the other side. We're always trying to apply pressure on both sides evenly. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the neck adjustment. So for this part, I'm gonna ask you to please take a deep breath and try to keep your head as loose as possible. Just let me handle it. Okay, there you go. Now go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Exhale. Okay, to the other side. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. Exhale. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna have you turn on your belly for a little bit. We're just gonna do a little bit of work on the back of the neck, and then we'll move on to the rest of your body, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna start trying to release some of the tension on your head. Does that feel good?
Yes.
Okay. If anything hurts at any point or it just feels like too much or you need a break, please let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna start some massage on the back of the head, the base of the neck. Does that feel good or is it pressure too much?
It feels good.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going a tiny bit lower. Just working on the shoulder area as well. Okay, I know that you're a fan of hair pulling, and I know that you would probably sue me if I didn't do that. So we're gonna go ahead and do some hair pulling before I move on to the rest. And then just so you're aware, I do notice some dandruff on your scalp, so might be a good idea that you go for a scalp treatment soon. I know the right person for the job if you're interested. Okay. So we're just going to be separating into large, very large areas and try to release some of that tension. This is going to help you with those headaches that you get frequently. So okay. So we're just gonna do 4 big sections. Where's this hair going? Okay. good. Go ahead and lift it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with your front left side. Is it pressure? Is the tension okay, or does it?
It's okay.
Okay. Moving on to the lower. Did I say left before? It's your right. I think I did say left, right? Okay. So lower right. Now we are going to the front left side. Just trying to release. Okay. Okay. How does that feel?
Good.
Okay. So since you're already in this position, I'll do your back adjustment. Now, actually, I'm going to have you facing up. Do your arms, hips, legs, feet, and then we're going to do the back at the end. Okay. Okay, Matt, so now we're just going to take a look at your arms. Okay, I'm just going to have you let it loose. Okay. We're just going to try to pull on your fingers, elongate them. Okay. Okay. Do the same thing here. So first I'm just pulling, try to open up some spaces on the joints. Okay. Do you crack your fingers a lot?
I do. You can tell.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to be adjusting your hips since there was a little bit of misalignment. So first I'm just going to be pulling on the legs, trying to elongate. Okay, so just go ahead and take a deep breath, please. Exhale. Take a deep breath for me. Exhale. Okay. Now go ahead and we're going to lift it. Is there any pain there? I'm going to push, just let me know where to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing here. Push, let me know where to stop. Okay. Now we're going to do like a little butterfly. So you're going to place your foot right there and we're just going to open, okay?
Okay.
Does that hurt at all?
No, actually, that feels better.
Okay. Same thing on the other side. So just like a little. I'm going to push you. Tell me when to stop. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have you're going to give yourself a hug actually. And yes, first we're going to cross this leg over this one. So I'm going to be pushing on the shoulder and pulling. Did that crack already?
No.
Oh, no, okay. So I'm going to be pulling on the knee, pushing on the shoulder. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Okay. To the other side, same thing. Okay. Okay. And extend. Just gonna make sure that your feet are even. Okay, they look a little bit better. Just also at the knees, it looks a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna pull on your toes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now we are going to move on to your back. Can you please turn around facing down? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and change my gloves. Okay. Just putting on your gloves here. Okay, so first I'm going to do a little bit of massage and we're going to be doing some micro cupping as well. And then we're going to do the back adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to start just putting a little bit of oil on your back. Just going to warm it up. Just warming up the area. just gonna start applying some mild suction with the Swiss cup too. Okay. So, just gonna start some friction with our wash on. Does that hurt?
No.
Okay, you let me know if it's too much. Is this a spot where it hurts?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing the micro cupping therapy. It's very targeted suction. Okay. And use an even smaller. I'm just gonna leave this right here for a little bit. Okay. Okay, Matt, so now I'm going to have you take a deep breath for me. We're going to go ahead and do the adjustment on your back. Okay. Okay. One more time. Deep breath in, all the way out. Okay. So one more here on the upper back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. Okay, Matt, so I think we're done today's adjustment. You can go ahead and sit back up. Okay, so we did a lot of work on your neck and back area, but we also did a full body adjustment. That should really, really help, but you're gonna need more than one session. There is a really big knot on your right side here. I'm sure you can feel it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely gonna take, I would say, maybe a couple of months with weekly sessions. Okay. How do you feel right now?
I would say about 5 to 10% better.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a slow process. We cannot go too hard on that to cause some damage. We have to go slowly but consistently. Okay?
Okay.
Well, you should feel better tomorrow. There might be some soreness just from the work that we did. If that's the case, you can go ahead and take ibuprofen or put some cold and heat. That should really help.
Okay.
Okay. If there's anything that you feel like it's abnormal, or it's the pain is too much, or something's going on, give me a call right away.
Okay. I will.
That's very nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too.
Bye.
Thank you.